All right, this is going to be an explanation video for the last problem. Tell whether the cell will swell, shrink, or stay the same. Again, this has to do with the amount of water inside the cell and outside the cell. So, in the previous videos, we determined this first cell is hypotonic. There is more water inside, less percent water outside. So, we determined that with more water inside, it's going to leave the cell. So this means that if water is leaving the cell, it's going to shrink. Let me show you that here with my big video. Hello. Shrink. Water is leaving the cell, so it's going to shrink. So you choose shrink. Here, there is more water outside. So we figured out this cell is hypertonic. Since it's hypertonic, water is going to enter the cell. Since water enters the cell is going to swell. It's going to get bigger, swell. So we choose swell. Down here, we figured out that there is the same percentage of water inside the cell and outside the cell. So this cell is isotonic. This means that water is going to enter and leave the cell at the same rate. If water is entering and leaving at the same rate, then there's not going to be any difference. It's going to stay the same size. So, cells that are hypotonic to their solution will shrink because water is going to leave. Cells that are hypertonic will swell because water is entering the cell. Cells that are isotonic will stay the same size because water is entering and leaving the cell at the same rate.